Grand rising, good afternoon, and good night to the beautiful entity watching this live. We're not about to even waste any type of time here. If you're watching this too in the future, we're really about to just get right into this. So, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, especially if you like these lives as well. Share the live. And shoot, with today, we got a special one because this live is going to help us understand the ways of escaping poverty, not only physically, but mentally and spiritually. So we're not about to waste any time. We're about to get right into this shit because it's hot as hell. Niggas got to work out. We're going to make sure the hair looking, what I'm saying, man? Hey, distractions. The hair don't even matter. Let's get into this, God. So, actually, before we even get into that, before we get to number one, we got to understand what poverty, right? Poverty comes from our subconscious mind. So you got to understand that it's something you did in your past life, because we got to understand too, when people are coming into poverty, they are coming into it with a closed-minded perspective. So they don't understand why they're even in poverty. They're just in poverty. And there's many kids who are products of that environment, which is why they result to the streets, because you got deadbeat mothers, deadbeat fathers. So when you got both of these people in a kid's life, a kid would not be able to sustain himself or herself in this impoverished lifestyle because they're not able to learn from a rich lifestyle, because obviously the parents aren't even rich themselves. And what I mean by being rich, I don't mean just on a financial standpoint, I mean within themselves. If the parents are rich within themselves, mentally, spiritually, and physically, then they'll be able to give their kid that guidance into currency, which is wealth, prosperity, abundance, and heaven. So by doing that, the first one, you have to shift your mindset. You got to understand, when it comes to shifting your mindset, you got to know why you're shifting your mind, because what got you to this place in the first place? That's because of your mindset. It's because of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind got you there because of your past. So when you shift in your mindset, you will cultivate, or you will adopt, a mindset of abundance and possibility, and believing in your innate potential to transcend poverty and create a prosperous life for yourself. As you are stuck in the ghetto, the hood, you're stuck in whatever type of civilization that you're living in, whatever society that you're living in. You have to make sure every day you wake up, whatever living situation that you are in, you get up and you see what you're lying in, because your mind is lying to you. Your mind believes that, you got people, crackheads, like, who are your next door neighbors. Your mind is thinking that you got people getting shot down the street. Your mind is thinking that people are getting robbed. But no, it's just your ego lying to you, because it's literally helping you build character. Not only that, you got to understand spiritual frequencies that literally cover or blanket society. So there are literally different types of frequencies or realms on top of realms that are able. And then what's crazy, when I mean realms, you understand realms are consciousness. So since we share a mental consciousness or a mental realm beyond our 3D plane of existence, so this service level that you see right here, above us, you have a blanket of frequencies that cover hoods and suburbs and gated communities, which is why many people act a certain way in a hood or in a suburb or a mansion or a gated community. And this is exactly for a reason. It's to help you, not even help you, but to program you to be a certain type of way. And in order to comprehend, getting it out the mud and actually making it in life, you have to be able to live in both realities. So you got to know how it feels like to eat oodles and noodles, or Vienna sausage, or pork and beans. You got to know how it feels to eat a hamburger helper. But then you may transcend your life and you may know how it feels to eat steak, shrimp, lobster, pasta, all these different types of foods. Like, there's different ways of enlightenment. So once you shift your mindset, you'll be able to shift not only your mindset, but your family's mindset. Not only that, if you are the black sheep of your family, then you can help your family escape the hood. Not only that, you can help your family escape poverty. And not only that, you can help other families escape as well, because you are the sacrificial lamb that made it. And what do I mean by that? By you sacrificing yourself, I don't mean just in a blood sacrifice. I mean by a mental standpoint. You're putting your pride to the side and you say to yourself, okay, I do not want to rob people. I don't want to kill people. I don't want to sell drugs. I don't want to do drugs. I don't want to drink. I don't want to smoke. I don't want to do any of that shit. Not only that, I don't want to hang around people who are degenerate. No offense to degenerates, because we are all ignorant. But I don't want to hang around people who only think out their subconscious mind. I want people who want to elevate their life. I want to get out of this situation. There's some people who have one bedroom apartments. There's some people who have only one room in their house. Some people have halfway houses. Some people don't even have a house. So you have to understand that if you're in a situation right now, you have to change the way you think about your situation, and you have to visualize a better perspective. Number two, education and skill development. This will be hard for some people. Invest in your intellectual and practical skills through education, training, and lifelong learning. You have to acquire knowledge and expertise that empower you to seize opportunities. Not only that, you have to overcome these challenges. In order to escape the poverty, in order to get to that lavish lifestyle that you want, the lavish lifestyle that you want, you have to want to educate yourself. So yes, you will have to actually put in some more work than the average human being. You will have to actually want to be in the 1% of people that want to enhance your society. And what I mean by that is you have to want to learn about yourself, not only yourself, but life outside of you. Because if you're trying to go outside yourself and get that lavish lifestyle, you got to learn about communication skills on every intellectual aspect. So you gotta be able to talk to people who are in the corporate world, people who are in real estate, people who are entrepreneurs, people who are investors, people who are financial literacy people, people who are lawyers, conductors, architects. List goes on and on, right? You have to be able to actually sit there and think to yourself, okay, if I want to build my own house, I had to learn how to actually talk to people who can talk like that. If you want to have your own car business, you got to actually learn about cars and the business with cars. If you want to do your own fitness program, you got to learn, first of all, you have to get your ass in the goddamn gym, and then your results got to speak for itself. So when you do that, you have to learn about yourself. So education is freedom. On top of that, you shouldn't have to pay for knowledge, what you do anyways. So if you're paying for it, you better be paying for something that is worth it. And you have to want to invest into yourself when people can't invest into you. So your family won't be able to teach you how to be rich. Why? Because they're poor in their mind. We ain't talking about money. We're talking about in our mind. Because before you even get the stacks of bread, you got to make sure that you stack the bread within your currency. You got to make sure that you save and harness your energy or your semen into getting into a lavish lifestyle. Because the life you want is already here. You got to make sure that no matter what, you think here, and you make sure that you see the here into the now. So build for your future right now. Going into our next step, financial literacy. Ooh-wee. Educate yourself about personal finance, budgeting, and wealth management. Develop a strategic plan for saving, investing, and building assets to secure your financial future. Ooh-wee. Hold on real quick. Financial literacy is tough. Money is a language. Money is a realm amongst its own. So if you're not able to do the shadow work with money, like think about this too. If you are chasing money, you'll never catch it. If you are chasing money, you'll never catch it. I'm gonna say it one more time. If you are chasing money, you will never catch it. You have to understand that you are money. You are currency. So therefore, you have to make sure that you attract the bag. Don't chase it, because you'll never catch it. And on top of that, if you're chasing money, the only way you'll catch it to is when you die. That's when you'll finally get it. But the thing is, though, attract it to you, because you're scaring the money away. You're scaring the hoes away. So by doing that, you have to learn financial tips all around the globe. So learning about how to invest into your business. And not only that, when you get the bag, everybody can get money any kind of way, but keeping it is the hardest thing, because you have to learn that the things you want. So like, and what's crazy, imagine being a kid from the hood, right? You don't have anything. You don't have J's. You don't got a flat screen TV, a PS5, Xbox One. You don't got cars. You don't got, a mansion. You don't have, certain foods that you want. But then imagine that you get these things, and then you just start wasting it. There, you have no financial discipline for yourself. So when you are literate in the money aspect, you know that once you get the bag, you don't need to be getting designer. Why? These designer brands do not care about you. What do they care about? They care about your hard-earned money. And imagine building up your money, investing into yourself, building up your currency, and then you give it away to people who don't even care about your existence. Not only that, you're spending over thousands of dollars on clothes that are literally made for $5 in sweatshops. You can make these clothes your goddamn self. Now, on top of that, you might as well just be your own entrepreneur and make your own clothes. Why can't you do it? Why can't you do it? Because that's the thing. You shouldn't want to work for you should not want to work for somebody who doesn't even want to work for you. There's people in this world there's some people in this world who rather be enslaved to money. Not only that, there's some people who are so lazy, they do not want to invest into their future. So they rather have somebody give them hours. You rather have somebody tell you when to clock in and clock out. I'll be damned. I'll be damned if a grown man or woman tells me when I need to clock out or when I need to clock into a job. Fuck no. You need to invest into yourself. So if you have a 9-to-5 job, come on, man, why are you flying near me? You got this whole world to fly, you flying near me. When you're investing, if you have a 9-to-5 job, or if you're working towards a job, Understand, not everybody can just get to that financial standpoint or a higher elevation of financial literacy because you have to work towards it, literally. So once you're working towards that, you got to understand it's going to be a job. It's going to be hard to get to that point, but that's why you can do it. You can overcome any challenge. There are some people who give up on the first day, but see, when you fail on that first day, like, except for example, when you spend your money, it's like, I spent my money on some stupid shit. That's okay. Are you going to get mad and beat yourself up, or will you keep trying? Will you keep failing to keep on learning? It's like being in the gym. You have to keep getting shots up to get that one shot down. It's muscle memory. So you have to keep failing in the financial literacy department. The next one, you have to have an entrepreneurial spirit. Embrace an entrepreneurial mindset or entrepreneur mindset. Seeking the opportunities to create value and generate income through innovation. Why are you doing that? Innovation, creativity, and problem solving. So, and take notes as well, by the way, 'cause this is free gems from the Almighty Creator. I'm literally just a medium. When you have the entrepreneurial mindset, you are able to not only problem solve, but you can be analytical, and you're able to literally discern anything that's coming your way because you are creative in your own spirit. So because of that, by you being an entrepreneur, why buy shoes when you can create them? Not only create them, glad our humans are still alive from the eclipse. Were people dying from the eclipse? I'm confused. Anyways, as you're an entrepreneur, you got to understand that why buy the shoes when you can make them? Why buy the clothes? Why give your money to the clothes department when you can make clothes? Not only that, if you're a boss, you got to have employees. So you have to be able to make sure that no matter what, you don't overdo your job. So you have to make sure that you love this lifestyle if you want to be an entrepreneur. If you love socks, why buy socks when you can make them? If you love social media, why be a consumer when you can just create content? Why? It's like you have to ask yourself why. And once you do that, go out and create. Because once you create, you can, and think about this too, the best way to solve a rich person's problems, ask the rich person, what help do you need with your life? When they tell you, figure it out, and then provide value to their lifestyle. And what do you think rich people will do when you can help them with their problems? They'll pay you. They will pay you. Literally, they have so much money. Somebody has to invest in your company, right? So by them doing that, they're literally giving you their money. So there may be a day, but stop pushing traditional business. It's all Web3 now. Why are you talking to yourself, Jason? But anyways, when you think about it like that, you gotta sit there and ask yourself, why not give me your money when you know you're doing an entrepreneurial avenue or going into that? That takes actual intelligence, literally. So now as you're doing that, you have to sit there and grow upon your mind. So you have to put your pride to the side if you're going to be an entrepreneur. So you have to literally take constructive criticism from other people or other investors. So by doing that, you can't be mad when someone doesn't want to invest into your business. Oh, well, improve your business. So that means putting in the work behind closed doors. Okay, so my sweatpants didn't improve today. So why did it not improve? How come these sales were down in Georgia but not in Florida? Okay, so I need to figure out what it is they like in Florida but not in Georgia. So you had to actually go put in some work behind closed doors and think to yourself, how can you improve your business? Not only that, if you're going to have employees, you got to make sure your employees are good as well. And you don't want them to be your own slave. You have to make sure that your employees can become a boss as well. It's all about elevation. We all got to start somewhere. So if somebody wants to work for you, then make sure you work for them. You help them help you. So by helping them, make sure that you can help get them to that boss standpoint as well, to where you don't have to have anybody working for you anymore, because you literally have life working for you as well. And to where you have handlers handling your life for you, to where you can just sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. The next one, a healthy lifestyle. Oh, this one right here is so good. Prioritize your physical health by adopting habits that nourish your body, mind, and spirit. Practice regular exercise, nutritious eating, adequate sleep, and stress management techniques to optimize your well-being. Once you do that, thank you for liking that as well, whoever liked that. Get off my table, man. Was a ladybug on my shit? Come on now. Hey, that's good luck though. So when you're prioritizing your healthy lifestyle, this is another way to leave out of poverty. Because think about soul food. The things that we think are healthy for us are not healthy for us. So everything you eat is poison. Doesn't matter where you get it from. So if you're not growing your food from the actual land that you're living in, then it won't be organic. If it don't got season it won't be organic. But either way, it can have season, it still won't be organic. Why? We live in a lie. So by that, make sure you're fasting. Drinking water, make sure you're water fasting, getting yourself a gallon or 2 gallons of water a day. Not only that, go out for a walk, go out for a jog, go run the treadmill, go lift some weights, go get some arms today, get some legs done today, get some squats in. You know, do mirror work by giving yourself all these things, by loving yourself. When you have a healthy lifestyle, you love yourself. When you're unhealthy, you hate yourself and you're ignorant towards that because you want to eat soul food because it's what you used to know. That fried chicken is not good, even though that shit do hit. I ain't gonna lie, fried chicken is good, but it's like you don't need it because it's killing you slowly. Fries, it's fried food. Burgers, like pizza, all these things that we think are like candy, donuts, soda, juice, all these things that we think are good for us are not good for us. They're only good for a temporary time. Yo, what's going on, J King? How we doing? Peace, love, and prosperity, and heavenly insight to you, divine reflection. So make sure that, and what's crazy, if you know that you're having a healthy lifestyle, an app I also use, it's called Yuka, Y-U-K-A. So you have to make sure every store you go into, you have to be able to scan what you are buying because people don't actually scan what they're buying. So people are literally buying poison in their household. So that comes to supplements, that comes to vitamins, that comes to drinks, that comes to food, it comes to just anything in the world. People are so unconscious, they'll buy this cereal and they'll literally tell you on Yuka, this shit is very bad for you or it's poor. So it has very bad, poor, good, and very good. And you want the good and very good into your household because it'll help you have a clean mindset. And once you have a sober mind as well, put away the alcohol, put away the weed, put away the lean, all that, put away the perks, put away all the drugs that you don't need in your body because you are already high on life. So even if you're sober, you're still high because these things exist within your mind. So by that happening, you have to have a healthy lifestyle every single day. And it's a job to be healthy and it's expensive. So if you're not ready for that lifestyle, then you will remain poor. Literally. It's all state of mind. The next one, community engagement. Engage with your community and seek support from social networks, organizations, and resources that offer assistance, guidance, and opportunities for personal and collective growth. Ooh-wee. Literally, so when you're in a community, right? And it's going to be wherever you are. Somebody had a message to tell for review. Anyways, when you have, what's the word again? Community engagement. When you are in a community of people who are just like you, and what's crazy, even if you're doing content, you can be in the hood making videos as well. It doesn't even matter. Because what is a hood? When you're talking to people who are like-minded just like you, they will help you. Some may help you, but some will hinder your growth. So you have to make sure no matter what, you're using discernment in your community because there are some people crab in a bucket mentality and it can be anywhere. So as you are in poverty, you got to make sure no matter what, you have to get like-minded people to gather up together in a church because you don't have to go into a building to worship Almighty God. So as you're doing that, get people who want to escape poverty. So it can be men and women. You guys come together and you ask yourself, all right, how can we escape this enlightenment? How can we escape poverty? I'm tired of hearing gunshots every day. I'm tired of hearing sirens. I'm tired of seeing people getting their head blown off every day. I'm tired of seeing kids, get abused. I'm tired of seeing people getting kidnapped every day. I'm tired of them selling us kidnapped victims and burgers. What can we do as a community? And people will come together and talk amongst each other. Not only that, use discernment because there were some people who are in your circle to hinder your growth and they're here to demolish your career. So you have to make sure no matter what, whoever you're talking to, look them in the eyes and see where they're coming from because they're coming from poverty just like you. Not only that, people who are down bad will do whatever to make it to the top. So you have to make sure that you don't step on anybody's toes and they don't step on your toes. So you have to create those healthy boundaries. Once you create healthy boundaries, then you are literally telling yourself, I will not let anybody walk all over me. I don't care who you are or what stature that you have in life. You cannot walk all over me and I won't walk all over you. You have to have respect for people as well. And on top of that, if they don't have respect for you, then leave the group. It's okay to be a lone wolf. If people are not seeing where you're coming from, if they hate your ideas, so be it. Move away from that situation and go on with your life and find like-minded people and let them attract into your life. Because if you're too busy chasing people who are trying to be like you, you'll never catch up to them. The next one, spiritual connection. Ooh, wait. Homework, boy. Cultivate a deep spiritual connection that anchors you and amidst your life's challenges and inspires you to transcend material limitations. Draw strength and guidance from your spiritual beliefs and practices. When you have a spiritual connection with the Almighty Divine, nothing can stop you in this physical realm, not even Satan. because that's a title placed upon energy. As you are doing that, you are spiritually in tune with yourself. So you can literally meditate in the hood. You can meditate outside. Just find yourself a park and transcend your reality. So because of that, some people in the hood would tell you, why are you doing that? You're doing demonic shit. You're weird. Or they'll make fun of you. But that's okay. They can't understand why you're doing what you're doing, because you don't want to wake up when you're 30 or 40 still in the hood with people that you grew up with. Imagine being in the same situation you've been in for 40 years and you still have not made it out yet. Crazy as hell to me, man. That's why if you're not connecting with Almighty God, you will not make it, because the only thing that can transcend your limitations within the materialistic realm is Almighty God, because you're living in his and her universal dream through your lens. So because of that, what lens are you looking at? What lens are you looking through? So if you can't even see a positive enlightenment through your lens, you will never make it out of poverty. And you can't even see your lavish lifestyle. You can't see the mansion. You can't see that 5-story house, or that 4-story house, or that condo, or that beach, or the house on the beach. You can't see that because you're too limited by closed-minded opinions that are surrounding your environment. No, 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 brother and sister. No way, Jose. That's why the next one, goal setting and planning. Because when you're spiritually in tune, you know that no matter what, yo, Nail Victoria, taking notes. I appreciate you, Devon. So the next one ties into spiritual connection, because when you're spiritually connected, you have goals and you're setting them and planning them into this lifestyle right now. Set clear, achievable goals for yourself across all areas of life: financial, career, personal development, and spiritual growth. Create a roadmap and action plan to pursue your aspirations with intention and determination. Literally, when you're, and this is number 8. We had 2 more to go. When you're goal setting and planning, you have to, I gotta make sure, no weirdos are surrounding this area, because you know how it gets in nature. Motherfuckers is weird out here. But discernment, right? We're in 2 worlds at once. Goal setting and planning. If you are in poverty or even in the suburbs, never get comfortable. And what's crazy, you could be watching this right now in a mansion. You could be watching this right now in a shed or a car. Set goals for yourself. And when I mean set goals, you need to have, if you got an iPad, if you got a notebook, if you got a phone, go on your notes app and you need to literally dead ass jot down your thoughts. That's the whole way to literally creating content, right? By creating content, not even just content, because content is everything. By being an artist or a creative, you have to actually put your thoughts on paper or on notes. So if you want to tell yourself, I'm going to be a chef, a highly valued chef in my city. Cool. How do we start? Okay, so now when you think about how you start, when will we start? Okay, so now you got that. Where will we start? Okay, why are you starting it? And how will you start this goal? Now, once you do that, you got to think long term now. Do you want to be a chef for a month, a year, 2 years? Do you want to have a career with this? Do you want to be a chef with other chefs? Do you want to be on TV? Do you want to be a world-class chef? What kind of chef do you want to be? Don't limit yourself. You literally push yourself past your limitations. Okay, you want to be a chef. Cool. What kind of chef do you want to be? Do you want to be a basic ass chef that everybody goes to? Or do you want to be adored all around the world where people take flights to come eat your food? Imagine somebody leaving from Africa, Asia, China, Haiti, Egypt, and they literally take a plane or a boat and they come all over to USA to try your food. You tell me that ain't divine timing? You tell me that's not divine timing? Come on, man. No matter what you're doing, you have to set these things in stone. Not only that, journal. If you don't have a journal, you are doing yourself a disservice. Why? When you're journaling, you can literally journal. You can literally prophesize your life in the future currently right now. So by doing that, when you're journaling, you tell yourself, excuse me, I'm about to burp. Excuse me. You tell yourself, okay, I want to be here in 5 years. All right. Now, prophesize it in your journal. Okay, dear journal, I'm coming to you because my life is so beautiful. And that's the thing. When you're, hold on, is that the next one? Okay, cool. That's the next one. So as you're journaling, because the next one is resilience and adaptability. Develop resilience and adaptability to navigate setbacks and obstacles along your journey. Embrace failure as a stepping stone to success and learn from your experiences to grow stronger and wiser. Adaptability. Okay, cool. So, a stepping stone. When you're going through failure, so a journal, you're going to fail. Every single day you're going to fail to get to your goals. That's the whole point of being successful, right? Because if we really were awakened to our simulation, There will be no need for us to dream or journal or meditate. Why? We will have everything given to us. But that's too easy for God. That's too easy. That's why these fallen angels made the simulation difficult for us, because they want us to have character development. Not only that, they give us the traps to trap ourselves. So poverty is a trap. Just like the suburbs, they are a trap as well. Because there are people who are living in the hood that want to be in the suburbs, but there are some people who are in the suburbs that want to live in the hood. How does that make any type of sense? When you're journaling, you're literally writing in the future. So how you do it, you tell yourself, like, you actually think to yourself 5 years ahead right now. Dear journal, I'm thankful to be in this wonderful lifestyle right now. I'm on the beach right now in my house. I'm kicked up, my feet are laid up, and I'm watching the waves hit the sand. I'm watching these people who are doing beach volleyball. I'm watching couples walk. I'm watching the kids play in the water. Life is so beautiful. I see the jets flying by. I see the birds chirping. You know, the trees are blooming. Like, think about this shit. Like, you have to lie to your ego to make sure that you embrace your failure, because you're going to fail. Because think about it, when you're done journaling, you still gonna be in your poverty or your suburbs. You're gonna be like, man, this shit ain't working. Why would you lie to your subconscious mind like that? Why? And that's the thing with ignorance. People get so ignorant to the point to where they can't manifest their highest desire. Why? Why are you spitting? Because why? They're too closed-minded. When you're spiritually in tune with yourself, you do not limit your, what's the word? I want to say beliefs. You're not limiting your potential. Ooh, that was a good one. You are not limiting your potential. Why? Because you know you are destined for greatness. So therefore, you are insane. You have to be insane to be successful. And why do I say that? Because when you are journaling, you can't see the success till you see the success. I'm gonna say it again. You are insane because you can't see that success till you see the success. So therefore, every single day, you will fail. It will hurt. It'll be hard to see that you're journaling, you're doing all the right things, but your life still has not changed just yet. Do not give up, because your subconscious mind has to get used to that programming that you are programming it with. So you have to tell your subconscious mind, shit, we are rich. We are successful. We are beautiful. We have all the cars we want, all the houses. I'm buying my mom a house, my dad a house. And your subconscious mind will say to yourself, I don't see that yet. But spiritually, your conscious mind says, I see it. So now what? Your ego will say, my fault, Almighty God. Because don't forget, your subconscious mind bow down to you. It will bow down to you. So you have to make sure, no matter what, you put your foot on your ego's neck and you say to yourself, I am successful. I am escaping poverty. Do mirror work. Look in the mirror and literally tell yourself, I'm not in poverty. I am rich. I am successful. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am heavenly. I am embodying heavenly aspects. I am embodying my entrepreneur spirit. I am loved all around the world. I am adored all around the world. I am thankful. Affirmations, say them every single day. And your subconscious mind will be like, I am successful? Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hold on, your ego's admitting that it's successful? Hold on now. I am abundant. There you go, subconscious mind keeps saying it. I am wealthy. I am living in a mansion. But hold on. So whoever you are. So like, for example, if your name is Destiny, your subconscious mind will say, Destiny, we're still in an apartment. We're not in a mansion. So you think. Subconscious mind, so you think. But then it's like, wait a minute. You're buying your mom a house, but you're still poor. But then spiritually, you're like, we're not poor. We're rich. We create a currency within our body. So your subconscious mind says, okay, I got to agree with it. So every single day, you got to tell your subconscious mind all these affirmations that you want, and you create these affirmations in your mind. The next one, or the last one, generosity and gratitude. Cultivate a spirit of generosity and gratitude, recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings and the abundance of the blessings in your life. Give back to others in need and express gratitude for the blissfulness you receive, fostering a cycle of abundance and prosperity. That's my favorite one right there, because when you make it, because you will, you watching this, you will make it to that lifestyle. And I can't wait to see, and whoever it is too, I can't wait to see you post a video of you having a house tour. And what's crazy, I'm gonna be right there liking it, subscribing, commenting like, hey, you did it, you made it. That's the most beautiful. That's the most beauty in this whole lifestyle. It's the fact that it took you so long to stay focused, that when you got focused, look what happened. Your subconscious mind gave you bliss, and you deserve it because you stayed dedicated. You stayed down till you came up. That's why when you're on serum retention as a man or a woman, when you're abstinent from sex, that's the first step to success. When you're sober, another step. When you get smarter or enlightened. That's a third step. When you work out, fourth step. When you pour gratitude, when you give out to the home, recording that stupid ass shit. Stop recording yourself feeding the homeless. Do it regardless. That's a fifth step right there. There's so many steps in this world. But when you're doing this every single day, there's no way in hell that you will not make it. Because every day you stay focused. When them girls approach you in the hood or suburbs, you're like, I appreciate you. You do look good as well. But, you can go on dates, but guess what? Don't sleep with her. Don't sleep with him. Why? You have a goal to reach. Don't forget, you're still in poverty. You're still in poverty. You want to be a multi-millionaire. You want to have that contract. You want to be able to be an entrepreneur. You want to be able to travel the world. Focus. Focus. The men and women will always be there, especially when you reach the finish line, because they were not with you shooting in the goddamn gym. So right now I'm in the gym. But guess what? Who is shooting with me right now? No, exactly. You heard that? Nobody. Nobody, literally. So therefore, look around you. Who is by you helping you flourish your lifestyle? If nobody's by you, work harder. Work harder. Work smarter. Therefore, make sure these 10 things help you understand your path to greatness. You have to learn amongst yourself and beyond yourself. We can teach each other all we want, but if you're not putting in the work to learn within yourself, you will never flourish outside of yourself. You have to go within spiritually to reach divinity beyond your comprehension, beyond your subconscious mind. So no matter what you do, you're not in poverty. You're not rich. It's a universal dream. You're here for a temporary experience. So therefore, create your reality by making your dreams your reality. So when you go to bed at night, make sure before you go to bed, you talk to your brain and you say, I had a great day today. I'm so thankful to be wealthy. I'm so thankful to, and lie, like actually be delusional. You got to tell lies to your mind and your mind will believe it. So every time you keep lying to yourself, which you are insane for doing that, but every time you lie to your mom before you go to bed, what makes you think your subconscious mind won't think about that as you're sleeping or as you're dreaming? And then when you wake up, what's the first thing your subconscious mind will replay right back to you? All the things you said last night. Not only that, when you wake up and you keep telling your subconscious mind what you wanted to hear, you telling me you won't make it out the hood? You telling me you won't make it out the hood? It's all a dream, family. It's your mind playing tricks on you. Therefore, if your parents can't teach you how to get rich, or if your pastor, if your spouse can't teach you, teach your goddamn self. Nobody's here to give you a handout for your life but you. So hand out your life towards yourself. Stop looking for a handout. People are not here to help you. They can't even help they can't even help themselves. So they can't help themselves. What makes you think they can help you? You are literally the reflection of God. So therefore, act like it. If you watch this live, I appreciate you. Thank you for staying tuned. This whole live will be on YouTube as well. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and always stay divine. I love you so much and have a great, wonderful day, God.